Meghan Markle's most inspiring quotes from her International Women's Day panel. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, attended the Queen's Commonwealth Trust's International Women's Day panel with fellow women activists and leaders on Friday, March 8. She discussed how men and boys can also be feminists, and how everyone can take action to support women. The Duchess of Sussex was an advocate for women long before joining the royal family. This morning, Meghan Markle participated in an International Women's Day panel discussion with various women leaders and activists hosted by the Queen's Commonwealth Trust. The Duchess of Sussex has long been a vocal advocate for women's issues, and today's event showed how she's embracing her passion as a member of the royal family. Meghan was joined by model and Girls Talk founder Adwoa Aboah, musician and founder of the Circle Go Annie Lennox Global Institute for Women's Leadership Chair Julia Gillard, Let Us Learn founder Kristen Jarrett, and CampFed Executive Director Angeline Miramirwa. The Duchess of Sussex has made statements or brief speeches about the importance of empowering and educating women during past royal engagements, but today, she was really able to make her voice heard alongside fellow change-makers. The group spoke at a private discussion at King's College London, and some attendees and royal reporters did share nuggets of wisdom from the Duchess. Watch the full panel below, and read on for some of her standout quotes. On standing up for each other, if things are wrong and there is a lack of justice and an inequality, someone needs to say something, and why can't it be you? On how feminism shouldn't only include women, I agree with opening bracket Annie Lennox closing bracket that we must be global feminists and include men and boys. On how boys can help, if you have boys as part of the conversation as well, you're moving the needle in a different way because they're not mimicking learned behavior that could be incredibly sabotaging for young girls' potential. On the importance of girls' education, it's not just about girls going to school and becoming smart women, it's knowing that those smart girls become influential women and that ends up changing the world for the better. On taking real action, hashtags are not enough. On what gender equality means to her, your confidence comes in knowing that a woman by your side, not behind you, is actually something you shouldn't be threatened about, but, opposed to that, you should feel really empowered in having that additional support, that this is really about us working together. That's what gender equality means for me, and having men part of that conversation saying there's nothing threatening about a woman coming up to the same level, it's our safety in numbers, this is our power and our strength as a team. On sending love to the women and men who've shown support, I think the treat in and of itself is being able to be here and be with these incredible women in the panel. That is such a gift on this day. And then separate from that, the women in my life that I want to celebrate, I will send some love to today, but also the men who are championing all of us as part of this journey is great. On how girls' education can solve the world's problems, many people will say, okay fine, you want girls to have an education, you just want smart girls. It's actually much more complex for that, and it really does solve so many of the world's problems when a girl has access to education. You could say, here are the vulnerabilities and the challenges when they don't have access to childhood education: early childhood marriage, susceptibility to trafficking, modern slavery. But equally, look at all the positives that come out of it when you do have access to education for young girls. How it affects economic development, the GDP. Billions of dollars are lost by girls being pulled out of education. So when I look at it from those terms, it would be impossible for me to sit back and not do anything about it. On how speaking out against a sexist commercial at age 11 prepped her for feminism for life, truth be told, at 11, I don't even think I knew what sexism meant. I just knew that something struck me internally. No one was telling me that it was wrong, but I knew that it was wrong.
What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to subscribe to get instant news update.